Okay, so welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. It's almost midnight. I think it's about 1 minute before midnight. And let's get down to this message. So today we are diving into something deep yet incredibly important. Knowing yourself. Knowing yourself. You've probably heard that knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. It's a quote that's been around for centuries, famously said by Aristotle. But what does it really mean? What does it really mean? So in the collective, some of us are struggling with knowing ourselves, and they are struggling with their identities. And it happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. Some time in your life timeline, you come across such kind of feelings and you start wondering over your identity. And that's what we are here to talk about right now. You know, in today's world, we are constantly told who we should be, how we should act, what we should like, or how we should look. And it's easy to get lost in all of that, right? But what if the key to everything we want, success, happiness, peace, lies in simply understanding who we really are? I mean, just understand who we really are. So let's break this down a bit. Knowing yourself doesn't mean just knowing your likes or dislikes. It's about diving deeper, your values, your emotions, your strengths, your weaknesses. It's about understanding your thoughts and motivations and asking, why do I react the way I do? What drives me? Take a second and think about it. How many times have you made decisions based on what others thought was best for you? Or because it seemed like the right thing to do, but later on you realized it wasn't aligned with your true self? And that's what our person is struggling with right now. Because they believed other people about something or some lies which were told. And now they're realizing the truth, and they're really regretful over it. And they're realizing that it was not in alignment with their true self. And whatever they had done because of believing all those lies, they were wrong. And they did so many mistakes over that wrong thing based on the lies which were given. When we don't know ourselves, we tend to operate on autopilot. We are going through the motions, but we are not fully in control. We are not driving our own lives. We are just along for the ride. But when we start to understand our true selves, it's like we suddenly have a map to guide us. And this is what our person is understanding. And they're seeing everything clear, as if the lights had been put off, but now the lights are put on, and they are seeing what they didn't see before. They're seeing what had been hidden. It's not just about knowing what you like for lunch or what color you prefer. It's deeper. It's about recognizing your patterns, your core beliefs. Think about it. Your happiness and decision making flow directly from how well you know yourself. Some of us know ourselves very well, but some of us generally, we don't know ourselves. Take self-awareness, for example. When you understand what triggers your emotions, you gain the ability to respond rather than react. Like if you know that certain situations stress you out, you can start to avoid them or at least handle them differently, right? Knowing yourself also helps with boundaries. Think about relationships, whether friendship or romantic ones. How often do we end up in situations where we feel drained or overwhelmed because we didn't communicate our needs clearly, or we didn't even know what our needs were? Knowing yourself is the foundation for building healthy relationships, managing your career, and just living a life that's aligned with your purpose. But how do you actually get there? And that's the search our person is doing right now. They're trying to find their way back to themselves. Start with small steps. Self-reflection is key. Journaling can help you unpack your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Meditation, or just taking time to pause and really tune in to your inner world, can make a huge difference. And ask yourself questions like, what do I truly want in life? What am I afraid of? What's holding me back? And here's the thing, knowing yourself isn't a destination, it's a journey. You're constantly evolving right now. So you will always be learning new things about yourself. The more you embrace that process, the more wisdom you will gain. So our person needs not to resist whatever they are experiencing. They have to embrace what they are discovering about themselves, about whatever they have discovered. Embrace it, acknowledge it, and work through it. So next time you feel lost or confused, remember that the answers aren't out there. They're in here within you. Touch your heart there. It's in there within you. Whatever you feed your heart with, sometimes it ends up being like a mask. But within your heart, the deepest core, there lies the truth. So take it one day at a time. Keep checking in with yourself. And trust that as you do, you are unlocking wisdom that will guide you through everything you face in life. And that's what we are guided to give today. Alright guys, that's it for today, I suppose. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you like this video, please share it. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe and join our family. Try to see what's something new you've learned about yourself recently. Okay? So, until next time, take care of yourselves. And don't forget to listen to that inner voice in you. So, see you soon. Have a lovely day and God bless.